full of surprises. I look forward to informing my own master of that strategy.
Now that is a surprise.
An unlikely location for a path. Mayhap it leads to a hidden hoard of treasure.
Pray keep your wits about you. We needn't go barging in. I dare say, we could sell this for a fair amount of gold.
Deeper pockets make for shallower troubles, they say.
We've little need for a campsite at present.
'Tis well to be prepared, but over-preparation will serve us not.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered. Here, I'll wager.
No harm in picking you.
I seem to recall there being a treasure chest in this area when I explored it in other worlds. Shall I lead the way? Grateful to you, Arisen.
Battles atop bridges are best avoided.
It seems safe enough, at least.
I am well aware of the particulars.
I've got wares of... Hope to see you again ere long.
It takes two to make a sale, and this seller had nothing to do with. Them Harpies!
Let the elements empower your strikes!
The Arisen has been torched. Quick, douse the flames!
My magics are at your disposal!
We have found a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations. I suppose you think you can afford to be reckless so long as I'm here to heal you.
Hold just a moment. I'll be needing a toolwork of ale to recover from that blow. If the so bit of the bow would give you no trouble. Are we ignoring the enemy today?
Where you do not fall prey to the enemy's attack as we pass.
It is as you say. We prevailed by the skin of our teeth.
We were overconfident in our abilities. It is a painful reminder that fortune will not always favour us.
Might there be aught over there?
We ought to take a closer look. Ah, now here's a surprise.
At least all our efforts weren't for naught.
Ah, I'll have to remember to tell my own master about this.
That ladder looks promising, but we'll have to drop it down from above.
A minotaur hunts us!
Quickly, Arisen, you must regain your footing. Might we not use their range to our
This spell will empower elemental magic.
My aim is true.
You find an opportunity to retreat, I say you take it. 'Tis hard cowardice. No hope of victory.
Have no answer to it. Look out, Arisen! We're under attack! Leave an opening. Focus your attacks.
Moment of victory is at hand. Let us finish this.
Why are you doing this, Arisen?
Here, use this fire to ignite our foe. Fret not. I'll make the pain go away. Best keep still a moment.
I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every battle by way of sound strategy and defensive tactics. I'd wager our merry band can handle whatever comes. If I learn anything of import, you will be the first to know. Come to think of it, our ranks have gone unchanged for a while now. 'Tis the time of day when cities and towns hum. Where ought we to go now?
certain you're happy to have me along?
Master, I discovered a treasure chest hereabouts during my last journey beyond the rift. Shall I guide you to it?
A tad too high, methinks.
Leave this to me, Master. I'll see us through. I expect you'll be wanting my assistance.
None of my mage skills ought resolve this in a trice.
I expect you'll be wanting my assistance.
My nose tells me there's aught close by. I'll have a look.
Keep your ears pricked with the sound. Our foes might well use this chance to sneak up on us. Wolves, if I've ever seen them. I knew that I could count upon your strength, Arisen. There can be no harm in bringing us along.
We'll find a use for it, I'm sure.
Feast your eyes on this!
One of our number is unconscious. Arisen, are you all right?
All this fuss over a moment's in caution. It shan't happen again.
Dare I say it? We trounced our foe well and true.
No doubt this triumph will spur us into the next.
I'll collect them. You needn't trouble yourself. This rumour has been troubling me ever since I first caught wind of it. Apparently, there is an illness we pawns can catch beyond the rift that makes us a danger to ourselves and others. Symptoms include an unruly attitude and overconfidence, and in the end, we turn our backs on our master and our duty. Indeed. Well, we shall have to remain watchful, lest one of our company should start showing signs of this sickness. A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises.
But not at the expense of nodding off where I stand. Sets my thoughts down. Everyone's as tired as I am.
Another ad.
I've beds to spare if you're looking for lodgings, and if you'd like to change your vocation. See me anytime. Always a pleasure.
What must needs be done. Unexpected fares so well.
I'd rather not fall asleep if I can avoid it.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead.
Ours is a party of women, by and large.
And yet, no two of our goblins, master!
Are we leaving already? Bother. I was just getting warmed up.
We've naught to discuss.
What am I supposed to do? Time to be heading home.
I'm just grateful.
Let's see.
Ox carts make for relatively safer travel.
It would allow us to save our strength. Assuming we're not attacked, that is.
This ox cart's bound for Ver. I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
Time to be heading home. Lots to do.
You want to play?
Fine. Out of the car.
Let the elements empower your strikes!
Bear in mind that our women with unwavering persistence. Such single-mindedness makes our enemy difficult, but not necessarily easier to counter.
Quick, Arisen! You must regain your footing! The Arisen has been put to sleep. It is a foe worthy of caution.
Yours are our best.
But overwhelm our foe with our combined magics. Our foe suffers. One more push all to bring it down.
Fight fast and true, and our glory shall fall. Do well to seek the high ground when fighting on an incline. You'll make the devouring our foes all the simpler. It seems we have raised our foes.
Might we not use their rage to our advantage?
I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every battle by way.
We pulled through in the end. For a moment there, I feared we would not.
The tide of battle was in our favor.
What to make of this?
Here we are.
Here already? Travelling by ox cart was a welcome change.
Mayhap we can employ a cart for our next journey.
As I recall, we have another matter to
I'm glad of any business in these troubled times.
I'm not sure what's best.
fancy a look at my wares? Well met, son. How might I be...
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
We ought to put it to good use.
Always a pleasure. Well met, son. How might I be of service?
You're always such fun to talk to. Here you are, sir. From me to you.
We must rest, though the sun is still...
Our adventure continues.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
Feeling rested, I trust?
Not sure what they expect. I'm no good, am I? At least here I can enjoy my own company.
I'm ill at he's here.
Arms for the... Ah, Sir Arisen. I've been meaning to speak with you. Did you, perchance, pay a visit to the House of the Blue Sunbright? I see. After the rather strongly worded letter I received, I feared as much. 'Twas under unique circumstances, shall we say, that Daphne came to reside with us. You must understand, the House of the Blue Sunbright is our most generous benefactor, and their favor hinges upon our continued discretion. Thus, for the sake of all who reside herein, I beg you to steer Daphne away from any further. Though it pains me to perpetuate the girl's misfortune, it must be done. If the gracious hand is...
Do you perchance remember me? You once knew me as maid to the young master, Sebastian. Well, I'm his maid no longer. Though I meant no harm, the mistress saw fit to turn me out. Tell no other soul of this. But the girl I had you fetch was none other than Sebastian's own twin sister. Afeard of inviting conflict over their inheritance, Daphne's family branded her a cursed babe and sent her away. Yet the loss of her newborn child drove the mistress half mad with grief. She's been... I had hoped the sight of her long-lost daughter might rekindle some vital spark within my mistress. 'Twould seem it was not to be. In the end, my good intentions, I suppose 'twas no less than my due for meddling in the affair.
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
No harm in picking a few.
I'm a tad busy at the moment.
This performance is the pinnacle of its ilk.
What's your business with me?
This is a conundrum.
Arms, arms for the poor. Pray grant those less fortunate.
Look, as long as you don't stir up trouble, the soldiers need better training.
Your Majesty, your timing is impeccable. 'Tis not a matter for prying ears. Pray. You will want to hear this. 'Tis not a matter for prying ears. As I informed you when last we spoke, the palace is filled with the Queen Regent's sycophants. Should Deesa denounce your Majesty as a false arisen, few would elect to doubt her. Yet if we are to prove your identity, I believe there is no occasion more suitable than the coronation. It was delayed so that the sovereign, that is, the false arisen, could convalesce in the palace, but the date has now been set. The central players in the court ought all be in attendance. It would be a fine opportunity to display your Majesty's power. None would be able to deny that you are the true arisen then. There is a problem, however. Entry to only select members of the nobility and citizens who have contributed greatly to Vermont's continued prosperity will be granted entry. If your Majesty is to be counted among them, you will need to attend to a number of tasks. Pray, allow me to summarize them for you. The citizenry have called upon my soldiers to cull monsters that plague the land. I dare say, 'twould be a fine contribution were you to accomplish these tasks unaided. What say you? Might I ask for your cooperation in this matter? I thank you, Your Majesty. There are 3 locales that have seen significant trouble of late. The first is Trevo Mine, to the northwest. We've had reports of goblins. Next is Half Village, west of Burnworth. I believe soldiers have already been dispatched to cull an infestation of saurians there. Finally, there is a call for someone to locate a group of soldiers tasked with delivering freight. There were
We have been charged with the felling of monsters.
We ought take the time to evaluate our fighting strength and equipment before setting out.
Might not one of the bandits in Burnworth's jail know of the methods employed by thieves and their ilk? Follow me, Master. I shall guide you to the location.
Indeed, you are correct.
Thankless job, this. Look, as long as you please.
Pray, follow me. This is no life.
Do you know how long? You'll be? I only asked so that I might adopt the most effective stance to recuperate my strength.
'Tis not our place to hurry the arisen.
Trevo Mine is but a stone's throw from here. Pray, allow me to show you the way.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
Fewer monsters are to be found on the main road, though carts travel only by the sun's light.
Well, that wasn't the homecoming I envisioned. I knew you
Goblins, Master!
I suppose I'll handle this.
Hang in there, Master! I'm coming to assist! Look out, Arisen! We're under attack! I knew you would prevail, Master.
We can ill afford to grow old. Our foe is not yet routed.
Mayhap 'twas somewhat overdone, but no matter.
I knew that I could count upon your strength, Arisen. I'd wager there's aught to be found here.
We ought to take a closer look.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm.
No one can defend themselves when grappled like this.
Sleep magic!
All this fuss over a moment's in caution. It shan't happen again. Dispatch, with power, elemental magic! Magic, Serac will dispose of!
We have found a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
We're unlikely to find any warm hearths down here.
Narrow passages may await us. Be on your guard.
Understood.
Here, use this fire to ignite our foes.
Battle is to be avoided, I take it, Arisen.
Let us defer to the Arisen.
Indeed. You are correct.
That was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle. Goblins, Master!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
Oi, you there! If you're fit to fight, give us a hand. Right, lend us your aid.
We're in your debt.
Scatter the goblins!
Our task is complete.
You've a strong arm. The goblins are well routed. 'Twas a simple patrol mission, till we walked into their ambush. Those cursed things caught us entirely unawares. I don't know where we'd be if you hadn't come along. I pray you'll let me repay the favour.
I pose we scour this place anew. Who knows what we might find?
Indeed. Let us know if we can be of assistance, Arisen.
Out of the cave at last.
Such dark depths take their toll on the spirit.
I quite agree.
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when to use curatives is my specialty.
Be well, Arisen. I'm not one
Shall
for
we
tearful
discuss tactics now or later?
There's something down there. Is it safe to descend? I shan't allow any further harm to come to you. Over here, if you please. Let us press on with our next objective. On to the nearest location. We were to make for Harve Village, as I recall. 'Tis not far from here. He's got goblins!
Efficiency at its best.
Let us try for the same result with our next attack.
What's more, ours is a party of women, by and large.
And yet no two of us are the same. A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here? One of us is your friend! Well done! Well fought, Arisen.
Let us not get ahead of ourselves. The battle continues.
A result to be proud of. Take care where you place your feet. A sharp incline is as like to throw us off balance as it is our enemies. The enemy has called reinforcements. It seems they mean to match our might with strength of numbers. This is where my luck runs out.
That's what you get.
Cut that out, Jimmy!
Show what you made of, You looking for a fight?
How'd you like that? Well done, Master.
Post haste.
By your command, Arisen.
Follow me, if you would.